killed by debt. Would you have seen this coming? A toy store that survived Walmart, survived Amazon's rise, survived basically every kid's parent complaining about prices for 30 years, and then got killed by its own owners. Toys R Us wasn't destroyed by the internet. It was destroyed by a spreadsheet. Back in 2005, three big investment firms, KKR, Bain Capital, and a real estate company called Vornado, bought Toys R Us in what's called a leveraged buyout. That's when you buy a company mostly using borrowed money and then stick the company itself with the bill for that debt. Sounds like buying a house with someone else's credit card and making them pay it off. The deal was worth about $6.5 billion. And almost $5 billion of that was debt now sitting on Toys R Us's books. Suddenly, a toy store that used to spend money on stores, staff, and inventory was instead spending hundreds of millions of dollars a year just on interest payments, just to keep the lights on for the debt, not the business. Meanwhile, Amazon and Walmart were quietly eating their lunch, undercutting prices, offering more convenience, spending on the actual customer experience. Toys R Us couldn't compete because it couldn't invest. Every extra dollar was already spoken for. By 2017, the company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. That's a legal process meant to help restructure debt while still operating, not necessarily shut down. And for a while, that was the plan. Keep stores open, negotiate with lenders, survive the holiday season. It didn't work. In 2018, Toys R Us announced it would liquidate all its US stores. Around 700 locations, tens of thousands of jobs gone. That's not a restructuring footnote. That's a real collapse, with real people affected. Here's the twist though. The Toys R Us name didn't fully die. The brand got bought out of bankruptcy, and it's since popped up again. Smaller footprint stores, partnerships, and online presence. It's a shadow of what it was, but the name survives, even if the original company doesn't. So no, Amazon didn't kill Toys R Us. Financial engineering did. A business model built to serve the debt, not the customer, is a business model that's already dying. It just takes a while for everyone to notice. The real lesson here, watch what happens when the people running a company optimize for the deal, not the customers. Debt isn't evil, but debt without a plan to actually grow the business is just delayed bankruptcy. What do you think? Was this deal doomed from day one, or could better management have saved it? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe. We post a new bankruptcy story every day. Which company's collapse do you want to see next? Write it in the comments.